political organization owned and operated by White House operatives is openly calling for President Bush to be made world dictator and to kill opposition at home, to nuke the Middle East and engage in mass genocide. Word for word, go read it. And Dig has made the article non-searchable, and they're on there celebrating how they're blocking it. Okay, now we rammed through in a Dig revolt yesterday. We hadn't anything on Dig in 2 weeks. The AP was reporting that newspaper circulation is in free fall. Time magazine is imploding. They're all panicking, but they mentioned Dig has these 15 million visitors a day or whatever. Yeah, and we need to be on the main page of that, and we could be on there every day, but they censor us. It takes a massive group to just overpower and overdrive them or resubmit it under other headlines to defeat them. Now, they're in there celebrating right now. You rammed through the enemy forces yesterday. And so a lot of people got to see it, and it went supernova. The story about how they're recruiting the preachers for martial law and gun confiscation. And by getting that out, not just through Dig, but 100 other places, but it's one of the key breaches in the enemy wall. Wikipedia is, too. They tried to censor us. We've now launched Ops in the last month, and I'm not saying we did it all, but you, the listeners, are responsible for most of it. They're now being completely discredited and annihilated. We're not playing games here, folks. We're in the info war. You plan to put us in FEMA camps, we plan to fight you in the info war as long as we can before we get even more serious. And so you go to prisonplanet.com. This is another Dig revolt, and you get the story, Make Bush Dictator of the World, and you get it. And you simultaneously tell others to dig it, and then you also change the headline. Feel free and re-dig it on your platform and re-assault Dig, re-assault MySpace, assault Yahoo, assault them with the truth. I mean, assault them, folks. I mean, just go haywire. We have got to get this news out. Because in this article, we show how the Salon magazine, the neocons are all out, these neocon women are all at the beach, and they're like, soon we'll kill everyone that disagrees with us in gas chambers. So this is all coming out mainstream news. Soon we'll be dictators and murder all of our enemies. Soon we'll have a world government with Bush as the leader. You see, I mean, you can go, what Paul does is he takes their sick comments, and then he goes, oh, did you know James Woolsey runs it? Oh, do you know it's really a White House front? I mean, folks, when they got White House fronts telling you that he needs to be supreme ruler and kill everyone that disagrees with him, I mean, Hitler didn't say that. He just did it. And they're doing that because they're desperate. And I'm telling you, I want the heads of these groups, I want them arrested. I'm not calling for their murder. But I want grand juries, I want indictments when we take this country back, and I want them hauled up for treason. I'm serious. I mean, they want to come in here and they want to kill us. I've heard Michael Savage say it, how they're going to kill people once another attack comes. Yeah, that we know your bosses are going to pull. You phony conservatives need to be strung up once you've been found guilty of high treason. For getting rid of our borders, for the North American Union, you know, James Woolsey sits up there and talks about defending America and how we got a glass parking lot, the Arabs all day, but he's not for controlling our borders. In fact, he was for the amnesty plan. And he was up there at the Banff, Canada meeting last year running the SPP and the NAU. These people aren't patriots. They're not defending the Republic. They're here overturning our country, our precious nation. See, I try not to get mad. I just think about Woolsey's head and those evil eyes and how he thinks he's so smart and how he thinks he gets to kill this country. And then it makes it even sicker how he poses as a conservative and how he poses as a good person. He's an enemy of the Republic. I'm just sick of all of them. They want to kill us. Do you understand that? They want to line you and your family up and take your assets, and they want to gun you and your children down and throw you in pits. Chertoff's family ran ops in Russia. Most of the people they got in the Pentagon ran ops. Brzezinski's, all of them. Kashvili, all of them. Bunch of scum dirtbags. Madeleine Albright's daddy was a commissariat. Killed 1.2 mil. The neocons were founded by the Trotskyites. That's mainstream news. These are killers. They want to kill us. But let me tell you something. This was the United States of America once, and there's still vestiges, and there's still millions of guns. And you may be able to get all these good old boys who got a lariat in the back of their truck and a big cowboy hat but never rode a horse in their life, you may be able to get them to waddle around and shoot their mouths off and support you. But if the fight never starts, they're going to go and cry in the basement for mommy. So I'm going to tell all you phony conservatives and all of you talk radio listeners that listen to all these fake conservatives, I want to just tell you something. I'd like to knock your teeth in, and I'd like to punch your eyes out. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't need to come in with a bunch of black uniforms and grab you. I'm saying you want to shoot your big redneck fake mouth off to me, I'll tear your head off. You scum, you enemy of America. I'd like to get my hands on all of you. You are evil, filthy, degenerate, stupid scum. You understand me? There's nothing worse than you. Nothing. Nothing on earth worse than you. You're a bunch of weak, dumb people. Most of you are retarded. I'm talking to all the neocons out there, and Troy from West Virginia and people like him that think this is all real funny. The death of my country. The death of your country. They got a lot of nerve sitting up there posing as conservatives. They're a bunch of scum. And Hillary and all of them are a bunch of scum, too. I'm just trying not to get mad, folks, but when these people start talking about how they want to openly kill us, I just can't handle it anymore. Bunch of scum. Let me tell you, all you yuppies and all you want-to-be good old boys and all of you, you're getting what you want right now with the economy, and it's going to get a lot better for you. It's going to get worse and worse for you, scum. All right, I said I'd go to your calls. I'd rather convert these people. But when they start talking about how they want to kill us, and they got big God rays, there's tens of millions of these people. And, folks, I'm telling you, they'd operate death camps in a minute. They'd take your baby by their hind legs and bash their brains out on a pillar in a second. They'd love to kill you and your family. You go read all the stuff we've compiled where they talk about it. I mean, they've written hundreds of articles where they talk about how they can't wait to kill us. They want to come in here and take property and take houses and take bank accounts and just waddle around in a bunch of black uniforms like this is the Red Terror in Russia and kill tens of millions of people. That's what they do. And I want you to rise up and get fired up and get angry and just start grinding your teeth. And just get mentally ready that if they keep pushing, we're going to take them. And I mean take them savage. I mean run them down. I mean take their heads and just ram them into the concrete. Just heads just bust open. Just crush them. You know what I'm talking about. Just bite big, huge, bloody chunks right out of them. Nothing can stop us. I'm sorry, folks, but that's really how I feel. A bunch of scum. Pieces of filth. We need to get mad about them telling us we got to have internal passports while the illegals don't even need a ID for a bank account. We need to get mad about all these foreigners ruling over us. We need to get mad about these criminal wars they've launched in our name to demonize America's good name. And all these carpetbagging filth from Europe in here running our country into the ground. And you know what? I don't care if the media calls me crazy and says, you bet I'm nuts. Bunch of scumbags who are talking about how they want to kill me and my family, how they want to kill my country. You know what? I want to fight, folks, but I know the InfoWar is having a big victory on them. And we're going to keep having victories, and we're coming for you. You've shot the whole kit, kat, and caboodle. You've run on too far. The jig's up. Everybody knows who you are now, New World Order. And a lot of us aren't going to make it through this, and I know that, and I'll be frank with you. I'm mad that you've ruined my life, you pieces of filth, but I can't back off from you, and I never am. And I just hope you realize that. Just don't be cowards anymore, America. Don't be weak. And don't sit there in the ditch while they shoot you in the head and laugh. At least if it comes down to it, give them one hell of a fight. I'm telling you it's the real deal. And you know it in your guts it is. And I'm going to tell all you cops out there, you better join the American people. And I'm going to tell the military that right now, too. You better join us. You better stop serving the scum of the New World Order, all these pot-bellied little dwarf New World Order people.